Hey folks, well, it has been a while since we've done a live stream here. Let me double check that we've got audio coming through. I know I've been caught out by that in the past, but hopefully it's all coming in through all nice and loud. Hey, we've got some folks in the chat already. Hey, von Nerdigkeit. Let me know if I said that right or wrong or something. We are in, this is, you guys can't believe what the, I was full on, I hate being late, all right? So full on apologies to everyone. I'd like to start on time. So there has been a long time since I've gone live on the channel. So it's been, I mean, half the stuff wasn't working, but now hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. We've got a few little crafts and stuff that we're going to do tonight, as well as we're going to be showing a few of the interesting behind the scenes kind of stuff, a few little tastical little teasers of a few things that I've got cooking. I know it's been a little bit quiet lately on the channel where there haven't been much videos coming out. That's because I've been going through the process, a whole new like rebrand and stuff. I hear people are liking the thumbnail as well. We're going for a new kind of aesthetic on things, and hopefully going to have a lot more fun with the channel going forward. It is kind of just the classic kind of format tonight, but hopefully I can give you guys a preview of a whole bunch of stuff that I've been working on, especially with, wow, the camera just turned on. But yeah, look, it's working. I don't know how to turn that off, but yeah, I'm going to give you guys a preview of a few of the exclusives that I'm working on. Some of my patrons have been kind of seeing that stuff, so they're getting access to a whole bunch of 3D printable stuff that I've been working on behind the scenes. So you guys will get a neat little look at some of that new stuff that usually is released when there's a video that comes out, but otherwise, basically, it's going to be, yeah, all this stuff that I've been working on. When the video comes out, that's when it's properly released. So then you can either subscribe to the Patreon to get those ones, or brand new store on Patreon where you can do one-off purchases for some of the STLs and stuff. So just working on that at the moment. There are a couple of things on there, like the old steam pipes, industrial steam pipe build, which you will see some of tonight, and some little pocket dungeon torches as well. So the new video is coming out this week, which will be a look at some new large 3D printable stuff that adds some atmospheric lighting for your Dungeons and Dragons situations. But tonight it's going to be looking at something a bit more kind of industrial, kind of looking for more science fiction, steampunk kind of thing. Like, full disclosure, this is more for like 40K, Star Wars Legion, that kind of thing. But yeah, so basically I need a bit of terrain to kind of support around that kind of stuff. Well, this we're gonna switch to that one. We're going to see, this is where I should be more prepared and had all the cameras worked out. So hopefully that's working okay. So yeah, so we've got this down cam here. I probably could put that a bit higher, but we've got a big chunk of foam that I'm going to be carving away, and I've got some other stuff. If we kind of go, is it still following me? Still following me? As we move over here, can I just shuffle between here and the table? I can't. I gotta think thin. All right, there we go. I'm through. And we got the, yes, it's still tracking me. So we're gonna have a big table here. There's going to be some stuff that I'll show you of what I'm working on, some 3D printable, like industrial sized little lighting tools and stuff. So yeah, so we got some, also we've got some exciting fog tools that we've been kind of working on. It's just me in here in the darkness, working on this stuff. Yeah, so is this thing gonna still follow me around? It's gonna see, as you can see, guys, gonna see most of the garage. Going around. Well, I can't go through there because there's a whole bunch of boxes on the ground that I'm just gonna run over here. There we go, and switch back to this one, and maybe I can get control of this guy back. I don't think I can. It's almost like Seb doesn't know what he's doing in here. Yeah, oh, here we go. We got it back. And we got some fancy cameras going on here. The folks at Instalink 360 love the battle cam video, and they sent me another one. So I've been trying to work out some new ways to kind of use it in the studio, which has been good for some of this kind of setup. So we'll be showing off some of the table setup that we've got over there. Just gonna tilt that over there. We're gonna have a couple of little fog machines going, and some of the new 3D printables. I wonder if I can tilt it down a bit. You might be able to see some of the stuff that I've got littering around the floor. A couple of boxes. Well, stay tuned to the show, and I think I think we'll crack into it. We'll get some fog on the table, and yeah, that'll be later. So right now, if you're new to the channel, this is my infrequent hobbying experience. Patrons and followers on the Discord know that I'm always in here, working on stuff, tinkering on stuff, getting distracted by a lot of stuff, because I always have a whole flurry of ideas. One day maybe I'll be doing this full time and I'll be able to put out a video a week, become one of those real YouTube stars. But right now, it's just a secret kind of little YouTube thing, our little corner of the internet, our little thing. I think that's kind of what we're gonna do at the moment. And we're gonna have some fun and make a whole bunch of stuff. And right now, we're gonna just hit the table and craft a few things. Right now we've got this guy. I actually think this camera is a little bit close for what we're working on, because we're working on some bigger kind of stuff. I'm gonna just see if I can shift this camera up a bit. Yeah, stay with me. Maybe I can just switch to this camera so you can see how it works in here. It's just this tiny little guy up here. Bought it's the 360 Link directly after VideoBird, and super happy about it. Well, I'm happy to hear it. I've heard that some folks have unfortunately had some one or two folks have had some problems. I haven't. I've had the camera for about a year now, I think, and it's been just tuning through pretty well. And I've been really kind of look. They've been contacting me with some new ideas and controls. I think they're trying to keep up with a bunch of the stuff from OSBot. So it's interesting to see how those things kind of develop. So I'm getting a little sneak peek on some of the things, which is interesting. There we go. You go a bit higher. Hopefully that one should be okay. Let's take a look. Hopefully it doesn't fall off on me here. Oh, that guy's not working. Oh, I guess. Hang on. Nothing's working. Nothing's working in here. I don't know why. There we go. It's just hiding around here. It's Sunday night. I got work tomorrow, so I really wanted to get some things done for this tour. So I'm just gonna have a little sneaky beer here. You guys can just watch as what are we drinking tonight? We got a Moondogs. Got the Moondogs going. All right, let's see. That's a lot better. Now we can kind of see what we can do. We got a nice looking crotch shot here. If you're, I don't know if you're interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, well, okay. Let's get this started. So what I've got is a couple of big chunks of foam. Sorry, just doing a couple of little micro adjustments. That's how organized I am in here. I've got these big chunks of foam. Hey, we got briefcase. Briefcase is a trap. Split the Party. If you haven't heard of that channel, fantastic live play, let's play, folks. I recently helped them out with some stuff. But yeah, we got this guy. I've got another chunk of foam over there. I'm going to try and do some. I want to add a little bit more texture to it. At the moment, it's just been kind of cut with a bunch of the hot wire tools and stuff. So I want to make it look a bit more natural. I'm going to have it in these kind of modular pieces that I can place around the board. I'm going for a fairly, I guess, generic-y gray kind of thing, because I think that's going to be the best way to light it for all different types of situations. At the moment, I've got it set to kind of something very more lava-y. So see, I'd love to do like little groom and stuff. Green glow. That's what I was going for. Just doing a whole bunch of nervous talking now. So yeah, we got now we got it. Now it's working. Had some issues as well. Had to buy a new USB card to bring it back to life, but it's working and the result was perfect. Yes, very nice picture, close, and you can get some perfect close-ups of Seb's face drinking a beer. So cheers here from a Down Underverse. Here's looking at you, mate. Yeah. I needed that. All right, well, let's have a look what we're going to be working on here. All right, So I think what I'm gonna go with this guy is I'm basically gonna add, I see I've got some of these thinner pieces of foam, which is from this 5mm what is it, foam core, and I'm gonna use it on the edges down here. That's kind of my thoughts. So then I could put like little kind of scatter and stuff, and I want to bevel some of the edges just so it's a nice kind of tapered fit. And then I was thinking I was going to use a little bit of, what do you call it? Some of that modeling compound. What is it called? Sculptor mold or something. And then there'll be a whole bunch of airbrushing and maybe some like, what were we thinking? I got a whole bunch of that Geek Gaming Scenics stuff that'll probably look really good for going into the nice little crevices and stuff. So gonna try and keep it simple as much as I can, just because I need to get these done. Let's see how much we can do. I'm a little late to the party, so at this live stream. Sorry for starting late, but we're gonna try and get as much done as we can. All right, so first thing to it, I've got a new glue gun here from Aldi. I was gonna try out. Oh wow, it smells new. Yep, that's just teasing you guys with the zoom action here. But yes, we got that going. I don't know why my brain's not steaming. That's bothering me. But we're gonna glue some of this guy underneath. Should try and fix the brain. I kind of want the brain to be steaming here. Fan's not going. Well, there's your problem. 2, 3. The steaming brain. Got to keep them fresh. That is a. It's not working. Oh, nothing's working for Seb tonight. Oh, all right. We're going to try and glue this on here, I reckon, and try and carve out some pieces. I think. Let's see how this glue gun from Aldi goes. That's a fresh one. You gotta really feed that glue gun all the way. Wow, I need I need more of this stuff. This is just a whole bunch of just Seb not knowing what he's doing at the moment. Oh, the thumbnail is pretty fancy though. Like that is stuff I've been really having fun with. It is I've been trying that new Photoshop feature, which has been the generative fill stuff. And that has been lots of fun to work on some of that. People are using the word AI a lot. I don't know if it's actual AI or it's, it's just predictive computer learning. Is that what AI is these days? It's just that stuff. Predictive AI computer. I mean, who knows? Who knows if that's what AI is? I don't know. It's watching the show right now and it's learning my mannerisms, and then you're going to see a whole bunch of anti-Sebs happening, and it's going to be the worst. All right. Split Party saying, "Oh, we've got to do that sometime." I don't know what the lag is on this thing, so forgive me if I'm a little bit delayed on some things. Come on, baby, give me some of that hot glue. I think we're almost there. Oh, you know what I miss doing? I miss playing Dungeons and Dragons. I've been thinking about it a lot, and just been how busy I've been lately. Like, God. I have not run a game, I've not played a game in ages. Everyone I know is busy. I'm just keeping my head above water. But let me know in the chat if you're playing Dungeons & Dragons. I'd love to hear about your adventures, and just make me make me super jealous. That's what I'm. That's yeah. I want Dungeons & Dragons. I mean, if I had to roll up a character right now, I think it would be some kind of... I think when I like to blow off steam, I like to play some kind of dwarf. I think a good barbarian character is always good. I'm gonna tinker away at this for a little bit, and then we're gonna have a little preview at some new releases that are happening. So I'm excited to show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on. Split Party is saying he's struggling to play D&D as well. You know what? I should have you guys on the show. I want to have guests on the show here, because usually when it's by myself, just a crazy person in here by myself, gluing stuff. I mean, my wife jokes that I just make rocks all the time, and you know, looking at it, she's not wrong. So I'm in here making rocks by myself. But yeah, I would love to have you on the show. I know I mean, you're all the way across this town, but still closer than most folks. So it could be just dial-in kind of thing. I'm just asking you guys, asking you live. You got your own stuff. You got your own busy work to do. But yeah, I'm just using some scraps here. I think this goes to show why it's good to save some scraps. Really, get those. This glue gun's not bad. I wasn't sure if it was high temp or low temp, but it looks like I struck gold here. Got a low temp one, because I have a high temp one, and whoa, that guy burns. That guy burns something fierce, which is pretty goddamn hot. But it is handy because I have just I don't know if you guys can't see, but all the way in the shadows there at the door of the garage, I have a huge stack of just giant cardboard pieces, and I'm gonna make some big props for this space. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I think that is where a high temp glue gun would come in handy, because I got these big pieces that I want to glue together. So it's all going to be with cardboard and stuff. So might do a quick little video about that kind of thing, just to like, here's all the cardboard, and here's what I turned it into. A whole bunch of determination and hot glue. Late night is actually perfect. I can do whenever. Well, that sounds fantastic. Probably the next time we'll do this show, we'll have a guest on here. So yeah, I can barely get myself organized to get myself on. So that'll be an interesting experiment to see how Seb can pull that off. But yeah, look, Split the Party. Matt is fantastic. If you haven't seen his stuff, check it out. Yeah, maybe if you're watching this, go put a little reminder in the comments. Go, Seb, well, who's that Split the Party guy? And then I'll go check this shit out. Just go check out his channel. Don't forget, I've got a few beers here, kept me company. Just got to remember to drink it. It's a casual show. If you're tuning in from some other place in the world, let me know where you're coming in from. I feel like this time zone is kind of ticking those marks of Europe. So always happy to hear about from European buddies, folks in the UK, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna glue I'm gonna glue whatever is left here. I feel like I'm using too many big pizzas here. And then we're gonna take a break from this and have a look at some stuff. I think you guys want to see some stuff. That's why you guys are here. So, and I'm excited to show you the stuff. I think you guys will like it. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little slice-a-roonie. Whoa! Go. I think I just put a fresh blade in this guy recently. Always gotta have a fresh blade handy. Fresh, super fresh. Matt, if you were coming on the show, what would we do? I mean, we got a whole bunch of gray miniatures to paint. We could just talk about the hobby. You could probably just school me in Warhammer 40k. What is it? 10th edition that came out? Am I wrong? 10th? 9th? No, 9th has been out forever. 10th is the one that came out, I think. But yeah, I am all thumbs on a few things. So I'm always trying to learn new systems. I kind of just besmirch the wind when I'm trying to. It's just mostly the time that gets away with me on this phone. Like I got kids, and that's a full-time thing, and I know a lot of folks do. Yeah, are in the kind of similar boat. So yeah, I'm always keen to learn new things and try new things, and you know, play with them. We could try the Cypher 10th edition. I mean, I am up for like learning some of the lore and stuff. We could just, you know, shoot the shit, just talk about the hobby, talk about Dungeons and Dragons. We're talking about my rogue character from my recent game. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing it was an Aarakocra rogue character. I can't remember his name, Krok or something. Basically, he was a penguin that had knives for hands. I think if you kind of think of Meek from, what is that, Thor Ragnarok, kind of like that vibe, but yeah, he was extremely racist. So I remember him because we were in the hells, one of the 9 hells and stuff, and he was he was not too pleased with mesoliths or something, mesonites. I don't know, but yeah, he was very vocal about how he didn't like their kind. And I think D&D is inherently that kind of racially driven kind of environment. I mean, you get racial traits and everything, but that was a lot of fun to play. Man, I miss playing. I should play more. I like to play fun, dumb characters like that. All right, let me glue this piece, and then we're gonna take a look. We could multi-talk. We could just talk, talk about stuff. That sounds great. It'd be more than just me rambling here on the show, drinking beer, gluing stuff to make rocks. You never be able to glue, Seb. There we go. Reload. Action. Yeah. There we go. We're zooming. This guy. Everyone's just looking at Seb, just like, what the hell is he gluing together here? But I want to have a slightly lower surface on this guy, so I can put a little bit of scatter in there, a little bit of extra rocks, a little bit of that modeling compound into the edges. Trying to keep that side flush here. Good fun to be a big dumb guy. Yeah, damn straight. Damn. Yeah. I'm liking this idea. Yeah, this is how I ask for guests. Is on a live show where they have no choice. Otherwise, they get ridiculed in the chat. So you got played. You got played big time, pal. You got played by the Seb. Seb's a winner. Winner in this one. Good luck, chump. So, cheers, mate. We'll chat to you soon. That would be super fun. I have to work out how to get another camera in here. But I've been meaning to shoot like battle reports and this stuff. I don't know even how to do a battle report, but maybe it'd be just like let's play some 40K in here and work out some of the cameras and stuff. I'm super. Wow, this knife is not cutting through this. Boom. There we go. Just gotta be patient here. Okay, there we go. I'm butchering it, but I'm gonna get through this guy. There we go. 1, 2, multiple passes are you, friend. I'm probably not not doing crafts after a few beers. Here we go. Oh, that's a dog's breakfast there. Okay, we're gonna be. I'm going to have to carve away this with a little bit of finesse, a little finagling, I think. You want to see what old Seb's been doing down here. Behold the secrets. Yeah. There's a little going on here. So we're going to add, so I've got this as a hard edge here, so that's going to be up against the corner of the game table. So I'm just going to fill out the rest of it. We're going to take a break from this. I'm going to show you guys a couple of exclusives. Freaking exclusives that we've been working on the channel here. It's been very exclusive. We've been working on a whole bunch of 3D printables. I've been in talks here with Mini Wargaming. He's one of my patrons now, and we've been whispering. We've been doing some collaborative stuff here and there. Doesn't talk to me much lately, but every now and then I'll drop him. I'm like, check out this STL. He's like, whoa, that's pretty cool, man. Well, I'm paraphrasing here, but let's take a look at some stuff. We're gonna get some stuff on the table. Let's see, what's a good thing to look at first? Because I got a whole bunch of a box of stuff on here. I'm gonna switch. Wait, I was gonna switch to this camera. This camera's right here. I'm gonna turn off the tracking here. There we go. Other way. All right. I'm gonna focus on the table now. I'm gonna bring it down a bit. Gotta hang out with my friends now. We gotta hang. All right, we actually got one on the table here right now. I'm gonna just go over here. Don't forget my beer though. And this is the table that I'm working on at the moment. It's a bit blank right now, but I'm going to show you guys a few things I've been working on. Brought to you by Moondog. Moondog, one of the best beers, one of the bluest beers. Okay, can I turn off this lighting for a little bit? I feel like we're hot spotting here. Maybe I could just adjust this angle, make it a little bit more so you guys can see. There we go. I feel like most of this stuff is focused in the center here. There we go. That's a little nicer. That's nice. Okay. All right. So first thing on that we've got is some of these 3D printable, these little nano leaf trays here that we've made. These are, I'm gonna slip one out. So if you're not too familiar with the nanoleaf panels, these are like little square kind of LED light up panels, squares that can be kind of smart controlled. And basically I was like, you know what? We need a house for these. We need a home. So we made this, I've designed these things in the computer, which is like let's switch to the screen here, the camera here, so we can see it a bit better. And so there are these like little tray kind of things. And so you can pop your LED panel in there like that. And you can pop like little grills on it. So that means you can like change it to like a green light or a red light or something. And so it could be like lava or some kind of like fetid ooze or something. And we've got little end pieces that just kind of clip on the end, so you can have another one on the end there. Yeah, that's basically it. And even if you don't have the LED panels, you can get away with using some just LED strips. I've had some setups where I've just run it around the edges, and that's worked pretty well. So they've been pretty handy. You can even just have your own little gates and stuff, which look pretty cool. So these are all kind of 3D designed by myself in the computer, and they all print supportless. I try to make everything print supportless as much as I can. So that's one of the new exclusives that the patrons have access for quite a while. But I haven't released the video yet, so they're kind of just sitting behind that early access wall for now. So if you want to catch that, well, you got to become a patron. You got to see. That's where you get the sneak peek on stuff. But they will drop when that video drops, which is what I'm working on with this industrial table. But yes, we're gonna have these available when that video drops. Yeah. So that's the first one I'm kind of working on there. Now, as you noticed at the start of the stream, we're gonna get this guy back. All right, we're gonna come back. Can't forget my beer. Here we go. So we do have a whole bunch of extra stuff down here that I've been furiously 3D printing, and we'll have a further look at that in a few minutes. let's get back to the crafting table and see what we've been working on. All right, so this guy, let's finish getting some of this cardboard on here. Let's reset this guy. You know, if I was more organized, I probably would have had some preset positions for these cameras. They're pretty handy for this live situation. But yeah, you can. It's gonna be more organized. Oh! All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Wow, that's like perfect piece there, almost semi-perfect, super perfect. Yeah, there we go. That's just gonna go in there. It's gonna snug like a bug. Beautiful. Don't anyone tell you different. Okay, let's go. let's go in there. Where the hell is my beer? It's all the way over here. Oh, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna finish gluing some of these down. Yeah, so those panels, I wanted to retheme those a little bit for different types of locations as well. Just because it's nice to have that lighting on the table, and I've been doing stuff where I kind of had those panels and I would have scatter kind of placed on top of it. It's like, what if I made something for this? What if I made something specific for it? And that's what that is. It is just kind of now a linear kind of pattern, so you can only make long lines with it, but I am meaning to kind of work out what we can do to get them a bit more modular, so you could have like wider kind of layouts of things, that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to get this stuff to you guys. I don't wanna do too much glue here. Nope, no, we're good. All right. This new Aldi glue gun's doing all right. It's holding up. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're still trying to keep this pretty flush. I love crafting terrain. It's one of my favorites. Just especially with like rock type stuff. It can be very forgiving, especially how you jam stuff together. There we go. But like one thing is for sure, I'm not a very patient man, so hot glue for everything. For the most part, hot glue. Just because, yeah, zero patience with this stuff. All right, I'm just going to put a scrap in the back here, just going to keep things level, I reckon. Maybe I'm just thinking, should I have done the whole edge? I'm a bit impatient, so I'm just going to do that. I can clean that up later if it really bothers me. For now, I'm just going to chuck some glue on this guy. And then we're going to think about the next stage, which I haven't really thought in that far. I mean, I've got a whole nother rock over there, but I kind of wanted to go through the whole process here on this stream, see how it went. Okay, so that's going to keep it pretty flat here. Maybe I should chuck another piece here. That probably give that would be, you know, chef's kiss of balance here. I'm just gonna do a little slice of Rooney. Oh, there we go. Doesn't have to look pretty here. It's just to keep things flush. There we go. Oh, wow, is that just like magic? No, that was is like the exact same angle here for that bit. What the hell? I'll take it. Oh, bugger. I need some more of this hot glue. Reload. Action. Come on. Stay hot. There we go. And is the one thing with hot glue, it gets a bit messy. Oh, there we go. That's gonna do it. By the way, question from Reka. Do you use XPS foam for your terrain? If so, where do you source it? I heard the Bunnings stuff isn't great. Love your channel, by the way. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for loving the channel. No, I don't use XPS foam. I'm probably the one crafting channel that doesn't use it. I don't have a Proxon hot wire cutter or any of that. Yes, it is a little bit harder to come by in Australia. There is some stuff at Bunnings. I haven't tried it because I have heard the same thing, that it can be a little bit hard to use. Split Party is saying that there is a wholesaler that you can get to. But yeah, I've been trying to make do with a lot of other stuff. So this is some insulation foam that I found on the side of the road. This is just big part side, like a big block of styrofoam that I've cut into pieces. And if I switch to the other one here, you can see that if I chipped away at it, it would be just the pellets and stuff. So it is just it's not XPS, but I figured because I'm going to be covering it with sculptor mold and stuff anyway, why the hell not, right? Why not keep it, who cares, right? It's just going to be the base here. But I've heard good things about XPS foam. It's harder to... What's Split the Bars saying about XPS foam? It's harder, and it's the harder kind, so it doesn't imprint easily if you bang it up. Okay, so there are some. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could get it if you were determined enough to find that stuff. But for me, I've been okay. I've been getting by on some stuff. Whatever I can find, whatever scraps, because it's kind of my, I don't know, almost like an environmental mantra, I guess, where I don't like to waste materials, and if I see something, if I find something that I think I could use and turn into something, I'll normally get it, like finding some of this foam on the side of the road and turning it into the best terrain you've ever seen. Well, hopefully turning it. Okay, here we go. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just grabbing the big, some people call it alpha knife kind of thing, and I'm just going into the angles, getting a nice little bezel here, because I want this to gradually, just go down towards the board as much as I can. So yeah, it's getting real easy. Probably should have done these edges a bit more. I'm probably going to be able to hide that a little bit with some of that sculptor mold. Okay. I'm going to try and get as close as I can. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just beveling this just a little bit. Make it look a little bit more organic too. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. It's gonna get pretty messy here, but it's getting there. I think it's getting it. So it's going to be, what is that? Can you see from it? Yeah, there we go. So you can kind of see what I'm going for, and I'm going to fill these edges with some of that compound. Hopefully make it look a little bit more natural than just a whole bunch of foam. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at another new sneak peek in a moment. So if you don't want to miss it, stick around as Seth cuts the last chunks of foam. There we go. I bought a ton of sheets of XPS, Talisman is saying, but I still had it, still happy I did now. Okay, so it sounds like this there's some positive to XPS. I probably wouldn't have. I've missed it, completely missed it. But you know what? I think if you're creative enough and you have those ideas of how you're going to be able to kind of use some of you can use anything really, as long as it's, you know, not florist foam. I mean, that stuff is hella toxic. Okay, I reckon we've got something real nice here. Let's throw it on the table, and then we're gonna have a look at something new that I've been working on. Okay, let's see. Pop it here, pop it there, pop it anywhere. You know, I'm gonna move these panels. Let's see what we got there. All right, we're gonna pop that there so we can take a look. Actually, that's looking pretty rad already. Give me manual control. Activate. Yes. All right, let's just get over there. You know, if I was more of an organized man, these would be pre-programmed. I wouldn't have to do it manually. But let's go for a ride here. All right, so that's the new rock. So we're gonna, yeah, see, that's already added a bit more of that slope there. So we're gonna have some nice filled in there. That's gonna be good. That's probably what we're gonna work on next. I'm gonna get some of that modeling compound going. But let's take a look at something new that I've been working on. Now, you know what? Let's see. We got fog. We got some more kind of like industrial stuff that I've been working on. And I think the fog kind of plays into some of that stuff. So let's take a quick look at the new fog machine that I've been working on. So this is going to be a it's basically, hang on, let's can we get two cameras going? Okay, because I want to talk to you guys face to face a little bit. Here we go. And where is it? It is completely washed out. Like that. Okay. Anyway, we'll put that back down. Go down. Bad. Go back to the beer. There we go. All right. So basically, I have been working on a fog solution for the table. Now, if you remember, there is a video on the channel from, God, I would say 2 years ago or something like that, where I had made with a Tupperware container and a fog machine and some ice packs to make some low-lying fog situation. Now I've made it that basically that whole thing can be 3D printable. This is an early access for the patrons. They've got access to it. They can get the files, they can download it, they can, you know, give it a try. I'm gonna take off the camera. So we've got, can we see what's going on down here? It's a little bit dark. I'm gonna get a light, and so just so I can show you guys a little bit more. And on the way, I'm gonna sip a little bit of beer here. I've got a light around here somewhere. Ooh, I've found it. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So we've got this new 3D printable fog chilling box. Now this one's a little bit different because it's basically using, can I just suspend that light there? That'd be super rad if I can. No? Yes? Come on, work for me. It's metal there. Yes. All right, so we got fog machine, regular fog machine here coming in. So this whole box here is 3D printable now. with a whole bunch of little intake pipes and out pipes. So we go to the front here. Oh. There's, if you can't tell, there's some little holes and stuff that you can have extra pipes coming through. We've got little kind of like fans and stuff, little modifications that you can do. So it's actually using a combination of fog machines to get the low-lying effect. So we've got the reptile fogger here in the background. So I'm going to turn that guy on first. We've got Borotrol on the track. Welcome, buddy. So that we should start to see some fog coming out. So we've got a couple of pipes happening on the board. So first we've got that first pipe happening. So not much happening yet, but so that first one is going to be our main cooling. And now I'm going to put the fog machine into action here. So it's going to be sucking in that smoke, sucking it into there, and then up on the table, some nice fog happening. Whoa. So it's using combination of fog machines happening. It's probably, I need to add probably the. It hasn't been brewing for long, so I'm gonna let that fog build up in that machine a bit longer. So just so we get it a bit heavier, I reckon. Oh. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. See, because there's a fan in there. Let's give it another pump there. See, we need a tiny bit of smoke to come out there. There we go, that's nice. You can see it creeping. There, it's coming, it's coming. But basically you can have a whole bunch of pipes happening. So even over here, we have another pipe, outtake pipe coming. So it'd be great for all the like underlighting and stuff. And so these would work with all the like steam fog pipes that we have. There's a little bit of a draft in here, so it's blowing all my smoke around. It's making me look bad. But yes, basically that's what it's going to do. It's working. I'm gonna go turn up the fan a little bit. Yeah, I got a little bit of a draft in here, so it's not playing nice. So ideally, I'm making some custom tiles for this game table that are going to have this edge around the edges. So it's going to keep a lot of that fog in. You can see it's already making it pretty atmospheric with a lot of that fog, which is handy. Yeah, so that fog chiller is fully kind of modifiable. So I'm gonna have new adapters, new trays, that kind of thing. So any kind of additions or modifications that I'm like, I feel like I could improve this part of it, that's gonna keep coming through the pipeline. Hopefully making more improved results. But the basics of the fog chiller and stuff are in there. Yeah, you can see that one's working real good coming out there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, so that's one of the extra things I'm working on. So these things will combine with some of the industrial steam pipes, which I'll throw on later on the stream. Hopefully, okay, we're gonna get back to these hills. The hills are going pretty well. Let's see, I'm gonna bring it back over here. All right, Borotrol's here, and over in Germany, einfach ein Hauch von Nerdigkeit. Oh my God, I'm butchering that. Quiet, it's quiet everywhere. Spring is saying to consider shipping some sheets to you. Oh, I see. No, it's okay. I'm all right. I don't need the sheets. I'm quite. I've got. My wife would say I've got more than enough garbage in here taking up space. Yeah, there's more. Like I just said at the start of the stream, there's a whole bunch of cardboard right over there that I'm going to make into larger scale props. And we're talking like big crates, like actual crates and stuff that I can use for like side tables, or even just in little bits in the show. I'm looking at like architraves or like window frames and stuff for like some of the monitors and stuff I have in here. I don't know. I'm still kind of working it out. Little idea for if you're playing some sci-fi games on a foggy board, is it really easier to make laser walls with simple laser pointers? That's a cool idea. I quite like that idea. That's a cool idea. See, that's why we do the live streams, because we've got fantastic viewers like yourself tuning in, giving all some ideas. That's actually a really good one. If I can find some cheap laser pointers, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, I wonder how I could do it. I'm sure laser pointers aren't expensive. All right. But yeah, with the foggy boards that I usually do, yeah, you definitely see some of those in there. All right, I'm gonna try and get some modeling compound on this guy, I reckon. I haven't used that stuff in a while, so it's gonna be curious. I'm just gonna unplug this, what do we got here? Gonna take this hot glue gun offline hook. Thanks, buddy. You worked a treat. All right. Oh, let's see. All right, so we're gonna get some modeling compound on this guy now. Have I knocked this camera or something? All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we are gonna get some modeling compound on here. It's gonna get a little bit messy, so I'll have a drink of beer first. So we have, I'm gonna try and make sure that these edges are pretty clean, or as clean as they can be. Split the party is loving. It's like I've got a little friend in here, just watching my every move. Pretend, you know, that's the wonders of this little guy. Yeah. All right. What? Okay. We're almost good with this. Just neatening up some of these edges just a little bit. This is probably going to get pretty messy with the compound. I feel like I'm going to flip this this table thing, because I've got a good side that I use for videos, and then we've got my working side. Oh boy, this is the one. This is the one that gets the mess. That's the dirty thing, aren't you? There we there we go. All right, that goes there. That goes. Is that? Do I have something under here? Oh, son of a bitch! I think one of these boards is thicker than the other. Yeah, this board's thicker. What the hell is this one? Yeah, no wonder it's a little bit. So this is, what is that? That's not 5mm board. Or I don't know. Something here is not quite balanced. I'm try and just whittle that away a bit. Hopefully nobody will notice. It will be our little secret. There we go. A bit of that is rain. Nobody will know. There we go. It's perfect. Nobody will know. Okay. Okay. That's glued down. Boris was saying, I never would have come up with this idea if you hadn't done the terrain with a smoke machine based on the video. Oh, well, see, we're collaborating. We're doing this together. Okay, so that's there. You know what? That's not quite flat, is it? Can I? Ah, there we go. That'll help it. All right, there we go. That's really bugging me. How is it not? How is it not flat? It's all the same. It's all the same across. I don't see that part. Is this? Are these like really thin pieces of foam core? I think this board is not like the others. This is a liar. This one. This guy. He looks a little thinner. What am I going to do here? Oh, I want it to be flat, or at least as flat as possible. Problem solving. Maybe I should have hot glued some of this up. I'm going to need that hot glue again. All right. Shouldn't have put it away. It's always good to have hot glue on hand. All right, we'll wait for that guy to warm up. And while that guy's warming up again, see if I can fix this damn problem. We're gonna try and have a look at getting some other foggy goodness onto the table as we're working on it. All right, so let's turn this guy off. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna add some more industrial stuff to this board. Okay, so we did have some land. Okay, so now we've got something else that's 3D printable. Now I'm gonna swap out this guy for something. We've got some. Well, we're gonna use some of the industrial pipes. We'll start with that first. So these, if you haven't seen it, these are some pipes that I've made on the channel, which are, they're basically like 3D printed and they're hollow, so you have fog effects go through them. So I have a whole bunch of little attachments and corners and stuff. It's a great video if you haven't seen it. And basically we're gonna use that to get some fog around, but basically I'm gonna click a couple of these together. We'll swap out this guy. And we're gonna, you guys can't even see. All right, so because we got this guy. Okay, where else are we talking? All right, just checking the line here. All right, that's looking better now. Some fog coming through. I don't have any fog coming. Where's my fog? Where's my fog? We got a lot of fog under the table. There we go. All right. All right, so we got this guy, Captain. What I'm gonna do is we've got these new bits, which are these large vat-like fixtures. I was gonna show you one of my good ones. I had one painted up. There we go. All right, so basically we got these guys, which are these 3D printed vats. So they're large enough that you can put like a light in there. Where's the remote for this? I don't know. Oh, it's over here. I found it. All right, we can turn it on. You can have some light. And you can just pop it in there, and you've got a little fog port, access port on here. There's a little grill on the top, so you can pop that on. Get in there. So this is one of those early access ones that patrons have access to. I'm going to try and these up. It's a spicy boy. There we go. All right. And these hook up to the fog pipe system that I have. All these other extra pipes and stuff. So they're gonna hook together super easy. Yeah, hopefully. Now when I get some fog going onto the game table. A good feature about these ones as well, I'm just checking if I've got the right ones here. Ah, yes. Is they have a stackable design as well. So even if you don't have fog coming into them, you can stack them up on top of each other. These are prototype ones, so they might not line up exactly. Yeah, this is a prototype one. Yes, but basically they all line up, and you can make these larger kind of stacks of these guys. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so you can have these large industrial structures, and they print pretty quick. I was pretty impressed at how fast these guys printed. There we go. They printed a few pieces. So you have these large, nice, big stacks. And you can even put some of the steam pipe little pieces. Let's see, little scattery pieces. Like if I get some of like the little chimney pieces, you just pop them on top. Forget about it. That looks rad. All right. So now we've got some of these pipes coming into this one. So if I just give a little bit of a fog machine's warming up there. And so just an added note from these nano rails that we've got. You can just attach the end bits together like this, and they can have like just a little bit of scatter, a little bit of extra scatter there. Pop it on there. All right, got some fog coming. Come on. But basically, that pipe is gonna bring some fog up that way. We're gonna fill in. Let's have a closer look. Come on. Show you. Ooh, we're a little tangled here. Got a little excited here. But yeah, that thing is filling up with smoke. Now we got this. We can get a nice little cinematic angle here. Some of this smoke happening. Yeah, so that's bubbling. We got this light happening from inside. That's yeah, I wouldn't want to be in this industrial wasteland. Add little smoke pipes there. Let's add that back. There we go. All right. Yeah, they're smoking. See? So we got the makings of a pretty good board already from the new industrial nano rail kind of sleeves for like underlining. We've got these vats that have the fog port access that work with the steam pipe system as well. And we got the fog chiller down below as well. And these are all early access stuff for patrons at the moment. And they're testing these out and printing them. It's great fun to see them out in the wild. And unfortunately, it takes me a while to get these videos out, so they kind of sit in early access for a while. But if you don't want to miss out, this is a good way to kind of get your hands on them. They all print supportless, so it's been super fun to kind of model these guys in the computer. We can get a couple of Space Marines on here as well. You guys can see what the scale is like. There we go. There we go. So yeah, they're pretty big. You can get some big structures going. And this is not it. We got something else. Something else. We got a last thing happening that we're going to put on here. That's probably going to be one of the last things that I show on the stream. So we got one more thing. So stay tuned if you don't want to miss out on what that is. But we're going to hook up a couple more of these fog pipes here. I got one more. Let's get a couple of chimneys going. Let's see. Let's switch to this. Let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hook it up to that big pipe over there. So you can see we've got these little lengths of like PVC pipes that we've got there attached, and then you've got these little hub pieces that you kind of click into each other. So let's see that. Let's add a couple of chimneys. Unfortunately, I sent half my stuff across the way to America, to Fable's channel. Carmichael, hope you're enjoying them, buddy, because I'm missing them. I'm gonna print some more myself. Do you model them in Blender, Atmoseeker? These ones were all modeled in Maya, but I am learning Blender because I like Blender a bit more. So that's kind of what I'm going to be using probably going forward. But yeah, I think once you learn one tool, kind of they relate to each other, right? They translate. So all right, so I'm going to just add a couple of chimneys here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add this to that other one. On the far end. Oh, Jesus. Come back. All right. It's already all done here. Here we go. It's going to be super good. There we go. All right, so we've got some chimneys happening there. I'm going to put the fog machine on a timer. Usually that's the best way to kind of keep it puffing, keep it coming out, keep some of that fog happening. All right, timer on. I think I'm gonna reuse up a whole bunch of my settings. See, there we go. But we've got some smoking chimneys happening, and we've got little sizzles going with that guy. Yeah, we just got some just smoke pouring out there. The workings of industry. This is one of the forge worlds. Okay, I'm gonna try and just get a couple extra pipes in there. There's a vent here happening. Let's see if I can fix it. Come on, Seb, you can do this. 1, 2, and attachment. I would love to get one more chimney happening there if I can. Oh, maybe I should just turn it into a chimney. You know what? Let's do that. All right. Little side chimney. There we go. Puffing away. So those guys are going to just keep making smoke. So this is all 3D printable stuff. Stuff you can own. You can have this. You can have this table. It can be all yours. If you're a Patreon supporter, you'll get early access to all of this, and it will drop on the Atmoseeker store as STLs you can buy when those videos drop. Unfortunately, I work full time and I have kids, so it takes a long time to get videos out. So I'm not. So I apologize for that. I feel bad about it, but that's kind of the dice I have at the moment. Until maybe one day this becomes a full-time thing, we'll see. But yeah, we got some smoke happening here. Whoo! All right, this is We got some smoke. Carl Chaos in the chat. Sorry, buddy. I've been a little distracted here. Finding players. Put down those damn magic cards. Learn something new. I'm always willing to learn something new. I want to learn something new. I want to try some new things. I actually kind of now I'm excited. It's midnight here. I've got work tomorrow. I just opened a new beer. So we're gonna hang around until the end of this beer, I reckon. But yeah, see, the timer kicked in, and now we've got some more snow happening. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. If you're not playing tabletop gaming like this, you're playing it wrong. That's my opinion. This is like miniature world here. Oh boy. I mean, I love it. All right. So we got those on the table. I'm gonna, you know what? That modeling compound is gonna be super messy, so I'm gonna leave that for another time. But yeah, you can see where I'm going with some of these formations. They're just gonna be framing devices. But you know what? Shit. Let's look at the last thing, because this is kind of what we're looking at. It was called Industrial Hills. Everyone's here for these hills, and there were some hills. There were a little bit of hills happening in this stream. And now this is the 3D printer-thon here. I'm gonna reset this camera. Here we go. That's better. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. There we go. We're here now. So just facial tracking. Look on this. Play Gaslands, Warcry, Necromanda, Rifts, and World of Tanks miniatures game. I didn't even know they had a miniatures game of that. Also looking into Flames of War, Battletech. Man, there's so many good games. So many good games. There's even free games that you can get. Especially if you have like access to like 3D printing and stuff. It's off the chain. Off the chain, the amount of stuff you can print, get going. But we're gonna look at one of these last things that I have on the table. You know what, Bar Troll, you say that. Imagine having a dad with all this stuff in his basement. The kids love coming in here. They love playing with all the stuff. And they love to like push the little button for the smoke machine. This whole garage just gets packed with smoke because they're just like, more smoke, daddy, more smoke, more. Wow, it's might be too much too much smoke happening here. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of gluing of broken toys, miniatures and stuff. But you know what? I can't squash it. I can't squash that stuff. I gotta let it grow, because then they're gonna meet my buddies playing this stuff. All right, let's have a look. I'm gonna tone down that timer. I reckon that thing is puffing way too often. But we got something here on the table. Intervals. Let's set that to 2 minutes. All right, there we go. That's better. Whew. All right, so on the table here at the moment. Oh God, I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to move this camera a bit. There we go. Down. This way, stupid. There we go. All right, in this box, looks like a whole bunch of nothing at the moment, because I've slightly disassembled it. So what this is, if you're a subscriber to the channel, you may have gotten a little bit of a teaser on one of the community posts that I've done. But basically, this is an entire gantry system. So this stuff prints super fast because it's all very low profile type stuff, but it is for your science fiction style gantries and stuff. I can see there's a test piece there. What are you doing there? But yeah, it's all super modular. You can make all kinds of different like structures. This is great for your industrial kind of warboards and stuff. So we're going to take some of this stuff and even integrate some. You can see some of these wires and stuff. This is good for kind of individual lighting. So it's all these modular pieces. So take some of these out. You can see that these print super fast. You can get a whole bunch printed very quickly. We even have some custom pieces that I'm working on that light up. So let's get some of these on the board. I'm super excited to show this one. This one I'm super proud of because of just, it's basically Lego for industrial terrain. Yeah, I'm super jazzed about this one. So I'm gonna, this video is gonna come together super quick, I have a feeling. So, but let's get this on the board, I reckon. All right, so I got a big structure I kind of have wired up. I probably won't have time to kind of show how it kind of rigs together, how it kind of fits together, but kind of give you an idea of how it looks. But you can have these large structures pretty fast. I have just thrown it in the box here, so I'm gonna have to untangle things. Usually you would just kind of build these separate pieces. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try and fix this as much as I can. There we go. This. Okay. Now I'm with you. Now I'm decoding what I'm working on here. All right. So that one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. This one goes here. Okay. There is a bit missing. Okay. It's pretty sturdy once you kind of click things in. But yeah, I'm super jazzed with some of these structures. They're very fun to get together, and it all lights up as well. So I like stuff that you can add some little elements of lighting. You can hide this cord a little better. Let's see. I'm hoping to make like some little battery hiders. You can just make some stuff out of like terrain and things to kind of hide batteries. Like I was thinking of just making some little modular foam hills to kind of hide that stuff. But yeah, let's turn that on. You can turn it on for me? There we go. It's a bit hard to tell from that camera. I'll move the camera in a little closer for some of these angles. Okay, so we've got that one, that one, that one. Good there. I believe this guy. So these are all completely modular pieces. You get some big structures super quick. I actually think I put that together wrong because I just basically threw this in a box super fast. Is that one? I don't know. What's going on? Here we go. This one goes, oh, okay. I think I see what's going on here. So that one, whoa, that's super creepy. Where'd my light go? There we go. That was weird. Okay, there we go. That one. I'm missing a leg. This guy. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of different modular pieces. Talisman, what's going on with your, what's going on with your, that's what I'm using for these DMX lights, man. Is it me? Have I got too much going on in this room? Okay, I'm gonna take this guy out. This guy feels wrong. I don't know what that guy is. Okay, because we don't want to have this too fiddly. Okay, that guy goes there. That guy goes there. And then we got this bridge guy. I feel like that's too tall. That's way too tall. I don't know where this guy went. Okay. I think. So we got this guy. Maybe it went this way. I think it did. I think it's that way. All right. There we go. Got there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and we got some big structures. And what I like about these gantry type stuff is you can use it to kind of augment a lot of the terrain and stuff that you might have already. For instance here, like I've got some of these like little stair pieces that you can make, and then you can chuck those onto things. Where am I gonna put that? And you can make all kinds of structures. So you could put like a bigger building on some of these, like gantry platforms. For instance, like, let's see, what we got here? We got, maybe I can chuck one of these, I could chuck this whole thing onto here. You know what? I'm gonna just take that, I'm gonna move that, I'm gonna put it there on top. I've got another structure now. So you can get a whole board super fast now with all this stuff. Ooh, that is the wrong. There's a whole. See, I've got some test pieces here that I'm using. There we go. All right, that. We've got some, and that's super fast warboard here. All industrial, super smoky. What's going on here, Seb? But there we go. Let's take a closer look. Let's get in here. That's pretty nice and cinematic. All these structures. And yeah, so these pieces are all modular. Even if let's see, can I turn off the lights for just the moment? I just want to show how they lit up a bit. Let's see, maybe on the sides here, some panels. It's a little harder to tell in this scene. I'm going to try changing the lighting scene, seeing if we can get something different. Yeah, bear with me, folks, for a little bit. So this is more not like 3D printed for the most part. All Atmoseeker stuff. All right, I'm gonna just change the lighting scene, see if we can get, so we can see some of that light up a bit more. Let's see what's a good one. We're gonna go to the woods here. All right. Oh, Talismancer. What's going on with this? Have I lost? It's still going. I'm gonna try resetting QLC. Working for me. For first nighttime. Uh-oh. Don't know what's happening here. Usually the lighting scene will change on me. We've got a moon. How to achieve this camera quality in a dark, foggy scene. So this is the camera, man. This is that Instalink 360 camera. It's crazy, like the sensor and stuff on, like it's up there in price for a webcam, but you get it's got that nice sensor for all that low lighting, which is quite good. I'm gonna see if I can fix what's going on here. All right, at the very least, maybe I can go manual. Be nice to get a nighttime scene here. Let's see, functions. What's going on here? Is it my lights? My lights have. I'm gonna try resetting them, maybe. Yeah, switch. No, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so that's output. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, but look, we got a moon there. That's halfway there. And we're gonna have some nice smoky smokestacks. There we go. Got some chimneys happening. So We took a look at we did some crafting tonight. We did I'm gonna finish up those hills off camera, but you guys got to have a sneak peek at a few of the things coming to the channel soon. These are exclusive at the moment to Patreon members, so they're the early access for the 3D printable vats, the modular gantry system, the fog box down below for cooling and piping fog to all these different types of chimneys and fixtures, and the nano leaf rails as well that you can use, even just regular LED strips in there. So you can create these nice cinematic wargaming type scenes. So these have been super fun to work on. They take a while, especially because you have to work out and prototype those things. Yes, Borrow, it does connect to the PC. It has its own controller software. I've have had very little issues with it, so it's been a very good camera to use. But yeah, if you're keen to check these out, there's the Patreon. There's I know it sounds like I'm kind of going on like a record here about this stuff. But this stuff takes a lot of prototyping to kind of work out, and because I do a whole bunch of prototyping and test printing of this kind of stuff to get to work out the bugs, make it as easy to print as possible, especially with the gantry system. That took like a whole lot of prototyping to make sure they all fit together nicely. So yeah, if you're interested in getting early access to that kind of stuff, there's a Patreon, but also subscribing to the channel is another great way to support the channel. Even if you just want to buy anything through the affiliate links, that helps out the channel a lot. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been stopping by into the channel right now to talk to old Seb as he's grooving around in the garage making this kind of stuff, because it's super exciting and I can't wait to get some new videos. There is a new video dropping this week, so make sure you hit that notification bell to not miss out when that drops. And I think that's it. I think until next time, I'm Sebastian, and let's create and inspire. Catch you then.